Chair, it is our conviction that the evidence of this witness is straightforward. It actually corroborates with some of the evidence that would have been tabled before the committee, and we think that it is quite also convenient that Advocate Mashuga appears today before the appearance of both Mr. Paul O'Sullivan and Miss Trent. So we'll have some few issues to raise with Advocate Mashuga. I think the first thing is it not a criminal offense for an accused person to harass and insult the prosecutor who's handling his case?
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Indeed, it is a criminal offense, and the offense is, amongst others, contained in the section 32, subsection 1B of the National Prosecuting Authority Act, and it has a sentence of up to 10 years imprisonment.
Did you charge Mr. O'Sullivan for that offense?
I couldn't charge him.
Did you open a case against him?
Not yet.
Why?
Because it was their plan. They weighed up.
No, Advocate Mashuga. Leave whose plan was it? Whether it was a president's plan or it was a worldwide plan, it does not change the legal prescript of what it offers you as an option when you face such kind of a situation. So why did you not open a case against Mr. Paul O'Sullivan?
Because they were going to cry conflict. They intended to remove that I be removed from the case by either conflict or somehow, because they were of the belief that no other prosecutor would. I don't know where they got that information, but the communication of the emails that he was using to threaten me and do all these things showed that that was their plan. And then...
So you did not want to fall into their trap?
Yes, I did not want to fall there. But in terms of prescription, a criminal offense other than murder and treason prescribes in 20 years. So I know I could deal with the case, the trial, and then after that I can go and open the case. But as I am no longer in that space, I'm prepared.
Yeah, that's the problem with the prescription. Even if a matter does not prescribe, but the problem is that the longer it takes, the more chances of evidence getting eroded. That's the problem. That's the challenge of it.
Yes.
Indeed. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the estate. You took the statements of the security guards, the estate manager, and the building. What?
The investigating of team took those statements.
So,
yes.
Okay. Do those statements tell what exactly Mr. Paul O'Sullivan did in the estate?
Yes.
Did it go to an extent that Mr. O'Sullivan went to an extent of asking the security guards of the number of protectors of General Patlane, the number of vehicles he's using, the kind of ammunitions and guns the protectors are using, and all that? So did that information get contained in the statements?
Yes, what I remember is the witness was Van der Walt, the one who took O'Sullivan, Trent, and the two IP officers from the gate to the estate manager's office is Van der Waal. So after the communication or the meeting inside the estate officer's office, they then left to go out. On the way, they went via the General Patlani's house. That is where they stopped and then asked Van der Waal those questions as to how many bodyguards, how do they patrol, do they patrol on feet, and yes, those kind of questions were asked.
What did Paul mean when he says you must fix Munu and Crash? What did that mean? Was fix may mean contextually, the context may differ in every situation. Fixing them, what did he really mean?
No, if you take the context of the totality of the emails and the content of the emails, he meant that General Patlani must either dismiss Monu because he's corrupt, but he had the option of opening a case against him. That's the proper way or proper process to follow. So he did not want that. He wanted to have his own way.
So are you aware of how is the appeal process in terms of that matter being struck off roll? You said you have you appealed, then you left NPA.
Or the one against the Brigadier Nqola?
No, the matter, remember the matter against Paul O'Sullivan, what struck off roll, yes. And NPA appealed.
No, we did not appeal.
Okay.
We, in terms of section 342, capital A1C, okay. You did not appeal. You just address the reasons issues. Why the matter was struck off, which is the delay in terms of obtaining statements from the suspects, and then the delay in terms of applying for a racketeering certificate. But as you have seen the letter from the NDPP, it says that a prosecutor is being allocated to look at the matter and decide whether to re-enroll or they re-enroll on which charges. So they are.
No, don't worry. We're going to call our advocate.
Sorry, just the mic.
Sorry.
The nation can't hear you, and I want to hear you. Thank you.
No, we're going to call our advocate Marka from NPA to update us as the Justice Committee on that matter of Paul O'Sullivan and how far have they gone in terms of filing an appeal. So there's a download. We got threatened here with a letter by a person called Sarah Jane Trent. When there was information that was tabled here, which includes, amongst other things, the information downloaded from the phone. Was that phone processed and the information extracted from Israel?
That phone was seized in terms of section 23, subsection 1A, which is the warrantless search and seizure, which is allowed by the law when a person is.
Don't forget your mic.
When the person is arrested. So it was then booked into an SAP 13, which is where they book in exhibits. And then later I was informed by the police that it is with the cyber crimes unit. So cybercrime, as I am informed, it would be hearsay, but I have to give you the answer. Cybercrime unit has a contract with Celebrite. Celebrite is a company. So the cybercrime has a contract in terms of unlocking of phones or where it is needed. When they cannot do it, they go to the parent company, which is apparently in Israel. That is why the phone was taken to Israel to unlock the phone, and then they came back to South Africa to download it. That is the
But the conclusion is that the information was retrieved through lawful means.
Yes, through lawful
So
means.
anyone who suggests otherwise is in his or her dreamland.
Yes, there's the section, it's in the Criminal Procedure Act, and there are cases. There's a Western Cape case which deal with the downloading of a case in terms of Section 23 of a phone in terms of Section 23(1)(a). We also have the international law case from.
Okay, we can leave it there.
Okay.
Because what we wanted to establish was the manner in which that the evidence was obtained through lawful means in accordance to the law of evidence.
Yes, but
So-
but then only the trial court in a trial within a trial can later decide on the admissibility or otherwise.
So this evidence was part of the evidence you submitted in court.
No, it will be submitted when the criminal trial
Is
starts.
proceeded.
Proceeded. Yes.
So did you charge the people you have found to be conniving against certain individuals and illegally sharing information about some citizens,
Yes.
including Mr. McBride? Was he charged?
I cannot. In the beginning, on the charge sheet in the magistrate court, he was not charged as an accused. I can only say that I instructed the investigating officer to obtain his warning statement, but as to whether he will be charged or not, I cannot disclose that information.
So as things stand now, he was not charged.
He was not charged. Yes.
Did Mandla Mahlangu get charged?
Yes.
Who was the journalist who was part of the entire operation,
They were.
which involves the meeting at the Mr. Rodovan Creature's house?
Is Angelique. I know that his first name is Angelique Serrao or something like that.
Was Angelique charged?
No.
Okay, so there are people who still survive being charged, even when you have amassed this kind of evidence.
Yes. Now, I was not dealing with that matter which would make Angelique a suspect as such. I was dealing with the matters against General Patlane and the incidental matters of accessing people's cell phones. So apparently, Mr. General Mokotedi had laid treason charges against those people who plotted.
Okay,
them.
so my time is coming to an end.
Sorry.
What material did Paul O'Sullivan and Trend use to intercept communication from other people?
I'm not sure of that.
Did he have a grabber?
I'm not sure. I don't have evidence of that.
Okay, thank you, Chair. I'm done.
Thank you very much. Advocate, maybe let me